This is an example of how this Earth Ranger technology can help in the field in an emergency. We're looking at a screen of something that happened yesterday. This team called Bush Baby 1, they had an injured patrol member. He was bleeding and he needed to get medical attention quickly. They were carrying him on a stretcher. And so this vehicle was dispatched to go get him. But the communication between them wasn't great. Although this team had a GPS, the vehicle did not have a GPS. So the vehicle thought that the team was near this camp. This is our Mufamadzi camp. So they went to the camp. The guys at the camp said, no, they're down the road a little bit. So they parked the vehicle here, and they were scouting around in this area for the team. But the team was actually much further away. So Bush Baby was down here, and they had been moving from somewhere here, the west, trying to get to the road. So this is an example of how Earth Ranger can really help. So from the control room, we were able to communicate with Bush Baby and tell them that they were getting close, but they needed to go another about 5 kilometers to get to the road. So that was what we told that team to do. We told them to drop their packs and get there as quickly as possible. But then something that was really useful was to be able to tell this vehicle where to pick them up. Again, they didn't have a GPS, so we could measure how far this driver needed to go on the road. So we did some measurements. This is just kind of a quick and dirty version of it, but we said use the odometer on the vehicle and go approximately 10 kilometers. So there's 10.1 kilometers. So I told the driver to drive about 10 Ks, and hopefully they would run to the team. So from the control room, we could watch how this worked. I'm just going to fast forward a little bit. You can see Bush Baby starting to move. The vehicle's coming down. And from the control room, because both of these had their radios on, Bush Baby had their radio on, and the radio was on the vehicle, we could see that they were getting close. So from the control room, we could tell the vehicle, stop where you are. The team is very close. And so the vehicle stopped, and then the patrol team was able to meet the vehicle. They were able to load the injured person, and you can see them driving away, and they got this injured patrol member to the hospital. So this is an example of how this Earth Ranger technology can really help in an emergency situation, and it can overcome some obstacles. So, for example, this vehicle not having a GPS, well, using Earth Ranger, we could overcome that. And the reason why this worked is because both of these teams kept their radios on. If they turn their radios off, we don't get to see them in the control room. We can't help them out. So because they kept their radios on, we were able to get their locations through the TRBONet system, which fed into Earth Ranger. And then Earth Ranger allowed us to successfully and quickly make this rescue. So this is just one example of how Earth Ranger can help our operations and safety if we use it correctly.